thanks for the recording notice. And then, before we start, like, let's have a quick look at what we are going to have as outcomes in the next 35 minutes. So I'm going to tell you about how you can have some additional income opportunities making use of AI, agility, and attention economy. Anyone on this call who don't love to have more money and then have to have a great bank balance? Let me know. But then if you want some additional income opportunities, you need to understand some hacks. So maybe like I'll provide you some hacks. And is the hacks just enough? Not enough, because you need to understand like what are the action items, what is the delta, and then what are the action items that you need to take care of. I'm going to provide those things. And along with these things, if I talk only about these three things, it becomes a theoretical thing. So I'm going to give you like the real life use cases. And along with the real life use cases, I'm going to give you some handset of AI tools that are going to help you in your professional, personal life, and also if you have some passions, you can also make use of those things. And additionally, I'm going to give you one customized framework that is going to help you a lot in terms of something which we have already discussed in the previous session, and then that's going to bring a lot of impact for you. Stay tuned for it. These are all the good things that people talk about, all the rosy pictures, but then there are some concerns raised and also some problems and challenges that you might encounter when using all these things. So we are going to talk about all those things. And this is not going to be a theoretical session just like a classroom lecture, but then you are going to have a lot of fun and interaction as well. So these are the next 35 minutes is going to be back to back a packed session for you. So are you guys ready for it? Maybe you can show some thumbs ups or emojis or something in the comments. Short one. Are you guys ready? Okay, cool. So now I am just going to talk about like what we are going to discuss. So that topic is nothing but what we call as, this guy. So Satish, that is his maybe like the younger version, which is created in AI using AI tools. Let's hear from him whether he is ready. He's asking us to start or not. You guys are able to hear the voice as well. Let me share.
Can you play it?
Yeah, just me 1 second.
Babu ready, Babu. Hot camera.
You can.
Babu ready, Babu. Hot camera. Action. Babu ready, Babu. Hot camera. Action.
So are you ready for the action? Are you guys ready for it? Maybe you can show some thumbs ups, or like probably you can just send some emojis, or you can post something in the chat. Are you guys ready? How do you like watching the Satish, like younger version of Satish, maybe at his let's say three years or 2 years of age? Loved it. Okay, so let's move on. And then today my session is all about.
Babu ready, Babu.
This is my session. So AI, agility, and attention economy. So strategies for professionals in a noisy digital world. When I say attention economy, right? So attention is something which is like the new currency in the present day world. It trust me, like if you are able to grab the attention of a certain person, if whether it is in a professional life, personal life, or when you are in your when you are doing your passions or pursuing your passions, all you need to do for becoming successful is grabbing the attention of the people, right? And what do you think is the present attention span of any person according to you? Maybe you can type it in the chat here. What do you think is the present attention span of any person according to you? 8 seconds, good. 2 to 3 minutes, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh, keep them coming, keep them coming. 5 seconds, 20 seconds, 7 seconds, right? Almost there. So you can observe that we ourselves we are accepting the fact that our attention span is so less, almost like less than 20 seconds sort of thing. And yes, you are all right. As for Instagram's algorithm, which is like probably the trending app nowadays, which is of course like the buzzing app for all the youngsters, your attention span is somewhere between 5 to 8 seconds. So they say like your dopamine levels should be injected with something else for every 5 to 8 seconds. Otherwise, people are going to skip your content, or people are going to shift from your content. You understand, right? So for every 8 seconds, you need to create some sort of things that people has to engage with your content. And that's how important the attention economy is all about. And is it only in the digital world? No. I mean, I think like we heard in the previous session, right? So when your company CEO is there, or probably when you are going to talk to somebody who are all the C-suite executives, right? They are not going to provide you any time for you. You need to grab their attention. You need to talk something that grabs their attention so that they'll give you some time for you to talk about it, right? And how do you grab with their attention? That's what we are going to discuss as part of this session. So attention is the new economy. If you can grab the attention, then you are successful in at least in your first step to generate your additional income. Maybe it would be in the existing thing, or maybe it could be in your different ways, different sources of income. Accept it. So that's how the importance of attention economy is. And now, as part of this attention economy, it is sometimes like a very needed for us to make use of AI tools and agility as well. So as part of today's thing, we are trying to cover all these things not only from professional perspective, but we are going to get examples from cross functional or cross domain things, which is like the social media. People don't usually consider social media as a domain at all. But then trust me, if you want to be more successful in professional life, if you take examples on social media, it is going to help you a lot, because social media is the most trending thing. And the second thing, it is more volatile and it is more dynamic, just like our professional worlds. So social media is becoming more and more dynamic. So the more dynamism if you want to become, you should be taking examples from your social media, and we are going to discuss about those things today. And then the other challenge we are having for attention is lots of distractions. That's why I called it as noisy, in the noisy world, where there are a lot many distractions for you nowadays, because too many things for us, we don't know what to focus upon. And on a lighter note, when we are trying to focus upon something, the first thing we get is call from Bajaj Finance, or do you want a loan, or from some customer care people, or some other nonsense calls telling like, hey, do you need this, do you need that, and all. And then we get distracted. Along with whatever existing distractions we have also like external distractions. But do we need to get distracted? No. We are going to find out some strategies on how we can convert these distractions and funnel these distractions into a proper outcome that generates us a lot of value, and that will help us in generating some income as well. Okay. So with this thing, like probably let's move on, and then let's go ahead and what is there for us in the store. So now that you understood what we are going to discuss, I'm going to give a brief about myself and where I'm going to talk about these things, because it is more important for us to understand why I'm talking these things. So I'm Subbu Chandragiri. I have around like 18 plus years of experience, and I started my career as a Java developer, lead, Java architect, Scrum Master, Agile coach, enterprise Agile coach, and I'm presently working as an Agile delivery manager in a gaming company. And I did my product owner from ISB, and also I am a personal agility, and I am also an Agile trainer, where I have trained at least like 500 plus people. And these are all my certifications, professional certifications, which I have acquired. And along with these things, I have acted in a couple of films as well. And I am a singer who have participated in reality shows. And I'm a social media influencer. And some of my followers are like Oscar Award winner MM Kiravani, and also like the Indian Idol winner Sri Ram Chandra. I usually make content in my regional language, Telugu. Along with these things, I have made, written, and acted and directed a tele-series called as Nenu Tanu, that got telecasted in one of the most popular Telugu channels called as ETV Plus, and it got telecasted for more than 1 year. And the best thing is, I did this while I was working, and all these things I have clubbed together and then created a niche skill in the professional workspace, and that made me the world's first agile stand-up comedian. And I have performed in regional Scrum Gathering Hyderabad, and also in the Cognition in the earlier versions. So today I am going to bring you like probably how you can use these cross domain skills and cross domain like knowledge sharing things in your professional life to create a unique skill for yourself, to create a unique niche for yourself, and also generate some additional income also with all these skills. So are you guys ready with this? Now, do you guys think like probably I can talk about all this with all, yeah, like with whatever I have said? Like, do you guys think like probably you are going to get benefited from all this stuff, like whatever I have given you the information with? Okay, like just we are almost like for 5 minutes, and I'll tell you like what are all the hacks you have learned. Okay, the first and the foremost hack, what I would like to tell you is it could be anywhere, whether it could be your professional life, personal life, or your passion like making content or something. Always start with your value. What is the value that you are going to generate? Okay, so that's why I told you like what are the outcomes of this session in the next 35 minutes, and then I didn't started with who I am right now. Always start with your value. Accept. So that's the first hack. And second hack is always keep your stakeholders informed or always keep your stakeholders engaged. Your stakeholders can be anyone. It could be your manager or it could be your followers or subscribers, or if you are speaking something like it could be your participants who are actually listening to you. So that's what I was trying to do, like probably engage you within the session. So that's the second session. And then the third thing, which we have already discussed some time ago, like always try to talk about what the other people want, what is the problem of the other people, and which other people want to listen to. It could be managers, it could be C-suite executives, or it could be like any participants or somebody. Anyone in this group who don't love to have extra money or additional money? Anyone who hates money are so generous to feel like, hey, I don't want money at all, and then I can transfer all my money. Any such generous persons? Maybe you can feel free to unmute yourself and then say that no problem. I can share my bank details. You can easily transfer that to me. I don't mind it. Any such generous persons? No, right? Everybody wants money. So always try to understand like what exactly is the hook point. This is what we call in the media, in the social media, or probably in the digital entertainment world, or in the or in the entertainment segment. And this is called as the hook point. And this is what exactly you need to do in your professional life as well. When you are actually trying to talk about the hook point which your leaderships are looking for, that will actually keep them engaged to what you are telling, and then that will keep them engaged on listening to what you are telling. Agree with these three hooks, right? Any action items do you have on this? Somebody wants to create some action items on this? Okay, I would like to pause for a while, like you guys can unmute yourself and then say like probably anything you want to say about these things, or disagree with any of these things. Like, do you think like hooks are not needed, or
Yeah,
you don't your
I have
stakeholder?
sorry, Subbu, I have enabled the participants to unmute themselves to be more
Okay.
interactive. Yeah, participants, you're free to do.
Anyone who feel like these are not needed, hooks are not needed, and then action items are not needed or something? Because this is how you would like to engage your stakeholders, right? That's how you have to keep your stakeholders engaged at any point of time. And I'm going to tell you the another hack, which or the another thing which we have learned just now. This is called as, what do you call as, elevator pitch, right? So when the elevator pitch is very important for you whenever you are going to talk to anybody. It could be your stakeholder, or it could be your manager, or it could be your a company CEO, or in the entertainment world it could be your probably like a producer who is providing the content and all. The same sort of problems exist. They don't give you time, they don't give you a lot of time for you to talk like hours and hours about it. All the time you will get is at the max like maybe 1 hour, 1 minute or 2 minutes, not more than that. But in that 1 or 2 minutes, if you want to pitch your idea to them, or if you want to tell them like what is the problem you are going to solve to them, it is very much needed for you to have your elevator pitch ready for that. Don't get surprised. I'm telling you the fact that there are people in the entertainment industry, especially like the directors or somebody who spends like 1 week or 8 days or even 10 days just to get an elevator pitch properly for just for 2 minutes, because that is the time they get to actually talk to your producer. This is exactly the same in a professional world as well. Because if we want to talk to our probably the company CEO or MD or like somebody director who is leading the company business pillar, the time you are going to get is very, very, very limited. So if you want to actually talk to them and then make a point to them, all you need to do is have a proper elevator pitch. Now for that thing, this is some one of the framework which I have created, maybe probably which you can actually have a look at and then also use for this thing. I have created this for this purpose, and then depending on the purpose, definitely the elevator pitch is going to be different for each and every occasion. But for example, but then there are three or four things that always stays constant, right? Because I'm talking about what is my name and what am I doing right now, and then I spoke about the industry and industry timeline. What is the creative edge? Maybe here, since I am talking about the entertainment segment and how what are the practices and philosophies we can bring from there to the professional world, I started about the creative edge. Maybe if you are going for an interview and if you are trying to pitch in yourself or create deliver an elevator pitch for yourself, your creative edge should also be professional there. And then highlight or create a hook that actually engages the people or that distinguishes you from other persons, right? So that thing is going to stand out, and then that is going to create a lot of hook for them, and then it is going to create a initial impact or like initial impression for them. And then last thing is end with an impact, like probably try to tell them like what is the problem you are trying to solve for them, because that is going to create a huge impact on their things, and then they might be very much interested to listen to you. This elevator pitch framework is going to help you a lot in professional spaces, especially during the interviews, because there are two questions which are standard in any interview. It doesn't matter whether you are a fresher or you are an experienced guy with 20 years or 30 years experience. It always starts with tell me about yourself, and it always ends with question from our side like, hey, can you tell us like what is the feedback of this interview? And we know the response for the last question, which is like a standard answer they give like HR will get back to you. And then we also know like how early HR gets back to us. But then and then that is not in our control. But then the first thing whatever you are trying to tell them, that is within your hands and within your control. And if you are going to keep it crisp, shorter, less than a minute or something, and if you are going to create a huge impact on that using this framework, maybe if you like it, that is going to actually set a stage for them and creates an initial impression that will help you actually go ahead with confidence for the rest of the interview phases. Maybe I took an interview as an example, but this is valid everywhere as well. Any anything any questions on this so far? Do you guys agree with it?
Yeah, it's a good suggestion. I really never realized this concept. Okay, it was really interesting to know.
Thanks, Shakhar. Because I would like to give one example from my real time. So far, like I have at least taken like 100 plus interviews in the last 1.5 2 years, because my organization is going on a transformation. And the first thing which not only myself, because we sit in a panel, right? So the first thing I observed is the panelist gets more impressed whenever your introduction is crisp, short, and you are talking something about the problem which they are trying to solve. And of course, during my intro, I told you like I'm a digital media influencer as well, right? So I do branding for bigger brands, like probably I have done it for Gillette, and then I have done for direction for some other brands as well. So whenever we talk to them, all we get is just 1 minute of time to let them know what is our concept and how we are going to portray it. Right? When you do this elevator, both the cases are same. Just because I am in both the worlds, I am just telling you both the cases are same. The only thing is if you can make it crisp, shorter, and then if you are able to give them an impact just within 1 minute or so, that is going to gain you a lot. I mean, you are going to get benefited a lot. Anyone who would like to try this? Maybe for some time.
Yeah, in your company when you schedule an interview with me.
Oh, is it? So I don't think like probably now don't blame me if something went wrong there.
Okay. It's a good suggestion. Definitely, I think it can be tried because that's where many people actually fail in interviews. I mean, first impression is the best impression.
Yeah. Cool. So let's do one thing. So maybe like we'll go into the breakout rooms right now. And then the first thing is when you want to give your elevator pitch, right? You need to have somebody who understands your language, who actually resonates with you. And then the other thing is non-judgmental people, right? If there is somebody who is actually at the judging position, it will be difficult for you to get the things. And the last thing is it should not be a AI tool, because AI is the most humble wife or the in-law, I can say. It always says like you are excellent, but then this is my version, right? It won't accept to whatever you say. It always gives a new version sort of thing, and then you don't understand whether you are telling it correctly or not. So what we can do right now is probably we'll go into the breakout rooms, and then maybe there will be some couple of people. Try to pitch yourself. Like let us imagine like you are in an interview, and then the other people are the panelists. Try to say your elevator pitch, like try to introduce yourself, try to get some feedback, and then this is completely non-judgmental. I'm just making it again. Nobody is going to judge you over there, maybe the participants and all, because and then the other advantage you are having is you can't say this to any of your competitors or to your colleagues or somebody, because you never know how they perceive it. Now this the real advantage is most of us might be new to each other. So when we actually say this and when we get a feedback, we can understand like how we can improve ourselves in putting ourselves in a better position when we go for interviews or any other things. Shall we try that once? Are
Yeah.
you guys ready?
Yeah, we can give it a try. So there are 18 participants. So we can break it into three participants per room. Okay. So that this communication will be crisp. I hope this is fine. So
Yeah, it's just going to be like maybe
Yep.
like just 5 minutes, not more than that, and then we'll try.
do
Okay, great.
anyone
Okay.
have do anyone have the questions on breakout room? Please pose it. Sure.
Now, before going
Yeah.
there, I just want to understand like if you guys are all comfortable. I don't want this to be a forcible thing to go there and all. Maybe you can drop your comments in the chat. No issues.
Yeah. No comment in the sense it's an acceptance. As per corporate language. Okay. So it will be a 4 minutes activity, right? So
Yeah,
for
maybe
this.
like 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay. 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 So we are given 4 minutes. So let us showcase our business pitch about yourself to the other participants and bring your points. Okay. Right. Using the breakout room. So we'll wait for participants to get back in the main room. Then we'll have a round of discussion with Subbu. Yeah. Great.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Subbu. Yeah, hi all.
Did you get chance to interact with others and then listen to others? Did everybody?
Yeah, it was a one-on-one session because we only had one guy in our room. It was only Shakir Hussain.
That's right. I mean that is more important. Then you can have like a private talk or a candid talk, and you
Yes,
can get a candid feedback as well.
Yeah.
he was more focused, Subbu, but I carried away.
I told him
I
you are
totally
not in the
enjoyed.
agenda. Yeah.
I
I
totally
Yeah,
told him,
utilized the time one
Subbu,
by
nice,
I
one.
nice
use the
to know.
famous dialogue of Prithviraj. Prithviraj, you know the comedian, no? 30 years of
Yeah.
industry experience. I have 25 years of industry experience.
No, no problem. And nice to know that. But then, as I said, this is just a non-judgmental thing. And now that you understood this thing, now let's try to understand like how we can create a better elevator pitch using the AI tools. Okay. So the first and the foremost thing is, first action item for you is take some time, maybe like 5 days or 6 days, or even if it is a week, that is fine. Make a note or make a list of all the things which you have done or all the things which you are great at. Because I think like I have showed you a table on what are all the things we are going to cover. So make at least like 3 to 4 items for each of these things. Make a note of them. Second thing is try to create your own elevator pitch. First, directly don't give it to Chat GPT, because as I said, Chat GPT is the most humble spouse you are having on the illness. It will never say you like it is wrong. It will always tell you that's a fantastic elevator pitch, I think, but then look at my rephrase sort of thing. Right? But then you don't even know whether that is right or wrong. So try to create your own elevator pitch first. And then once you are confident that this is working out well, if you are confident, don't even go to AI tools, because I'm telling you, you are talking to a human at the end, right? So obviously that human connect will be there. If you think that that is good, leave it. But if you think like some modifications are needed, that's when feed the data to Chat GPT or something. Try to refine it as much as you can. That's the first action item. Second thing is, don't carry the same elevator pitch everywhere. Because if I go for a movie audition, I can't go there and then tell like I have 19 years of experience in IT life. The first thing is they'll throw me out. And if I go for an interview, I can't tell them that I am a social media person, right? So elevator pitch varies from occasion to occasion, and then you need to change the elevator pitch accordingly. Maybe today I am talking as a speaker and this is my topic, so I created an elevator pitch that suits here. But if tomorrow, if my session is different, I create a different elevator pitch for that. Why I'm telling this is I usually see people using the same elevator pitch everywhere, and then they feel like that is not working. If something is not working, the problem is not with the content, but then the thing is you might have to curate it really well. Again, that suits the purpose or that suits the need. These are the 3 action items you have. Are we good? So we have like at least like 4 hacks and 3 action items right now for you to take care of, and you know what to do tomorrow. Maybe we don't have SSAG cognition tomorrow, so we can work on these things.
Yes,
Are you
Subbu.
guys? Are you guys ready? Just post something in the chat like yes, no, or
Yes,
do
yes,
some
yes.
emojis.
Yeah, even
Yes.
all are unable to speak. So yeah, you can be interactive.
Yeah, I think like let's keep it interactive, guys. I mean, if there is something, please speak up and then show it up. Then let's go to the next thing. Okay, so welcome to the AI world, because now we understood the importance of attention economy and how attention works, and what is the thing that is needed for you to gain the attention. It is the elevator pitch that actually needs because even if you look at the reels and all, right, I think you might be looking at it like if within the first 3 to 4 seconds, if something is not good, you will skip. That's the elevator pitch there. So you in order to gain that attention economy, all you need to do is you need to have a proper elevator pitch. Now we are moving to the next segment, which is like, in order to gain this attention economy and then make use of this thing, let's try to make use of AI tools. So maybe can you quickly type on what are all the AI tools you have used so far, probably till date? You can mention it in the chat, no problem. Could be anything. It could be simple, complicated, related to your professional life, personal life, passions, anything is fine. ChatGPT, Grammarly, ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, ChatGPT, Copilot, Copilot, OpenAI. Others like ChatGPT, Gemini, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Napkin AI, or Napkin.ai, something new. Right, so we are all using couple of AI tools for different purposes and for various depending upon the needs for us at that point of time. So let's try to understand like how we can make use of the AI tools, probably to create that attention economy as well. And where is this needed AI tools right now? Because let's try to see how the attention economy is playing a key role in terms of media right now. And then this is in media, but again, if you actually look at even in professional life also, the numbers might be different, but the content is going to be very relevant and same, right? So over 20% of content creators are now experimenting with AI for concept development. The pre-production and post-production costs of the movie has gone down, and then YouTubers are using AI tools and all. And how many of you know that people are nowadays using AI to make complete movie also? Maybe I'll post something for you in the chat.
Yeah, I think some videos you are seeing off late, not really movies, but yeah, shorts.
No, I think like there are movies as well. You can look at this thing that's a almost like probably a movie for 17 minutes, and then it is just made in like 12 hours or so. It's a complete movie. Probably it's a movie which people have actually made it only using AI tools, nothing else.
I think
Right
even the
now,
Boeing crash was also there was a movie.
yeah, they made a movie sort of thing,
They
right?
made a movie using AI tools. Yep.
So the thing is, in media industry or somewhere, you see people they are not worried about AI, and then they are embracing it. They feel like probably they can do much better, and then they can enhance the way they are developing their outcomes or outputs with use of AI. The same thing we can also be confident that in our professional world with AI, it is going to enhance the way we are working. It is definitely it is going to enhance the way we are working, because the only thing is we need to understand how to make use of things to make our work much better, and then probably like create some other new things that will help us in generating additional sources of income. Because I think like what people are doing as part of these AI tools in terms of media, they are creating like new videos using AI tools, right? They are coming up with new content, and then probably they are generating lots of revenue there. Maybe we can try to incorporate the same thing, and then maybe we can create some professional videos using the knowledge we are having and then some AI tools. Maybe I'll show you one of the real case scenario which we can explore right now, probably in some time. And then this is just the decoding, like what they have done as part of the movie. So these are all the movies, AI generated movies, the AI generated films they have done, which is like Before Colors Fade, Echo Hunter, Last Screenwriter, and all. And then you can see this is almost like 87 minutes of movie, fully AI animated, and then budget is also like probably somewhere around $500 or so, which is far less than the budget which you will encounter if you actually start making a movie without using AI tools. So it is actually reducing the production costs as well. Just like the way it is reducing the way we are working on it, it is also reducing the cost for us. And then sometimes We can also probably create some things like this on a funny note. If your manager is not giving you proper appraisals or something, you can create a post like this using AI tools and then post this in LinkedIn, just to be on a lighter note. And these are like 20 plus impactful AI tools that are going to help you, probably not only as a developer but also in various industries. Maybe like you can be a marketer or a content creator, you can be a business leader or a professional, you can be a designer or a creator or a digital media thing, or a gamer or a storyteller. So I think you have just now seen the video, right? And initially I have shown you how I have created the what do you say, the younger version of Satish, and then I have shown you that thing. So let me tell you like how I made that thing. Anybody knows how to make the videos of that sort? Maybe you can try to do that for your professional podcast. The first and the foremost thing is you don't even have to be knowledgeable in creating those podcasts. Click on something and then give your problem statement to the chat gpt. It will give you with the proper prompt, it will give you all the script that is necessary, and then that is ready for you to use it. If you are okay, you can sit in front of the camera and do a podcast. Maybe if some point of time, if you are a camera shy person and then feel like I don't want to use my face, I want to create some content which is faceless, then all you can do is you can actually create like a recording of those things, and then probably you can do faceless videos. And if you still feel like I don't even want to lend out my voice because my voice is like so valuable, I don't want to use my voice, then you can actually use the AI tools for the same thing as well. So I am going to give you like probably share you how we can do that thing, probably just with some tools, what are all the tools we can use and how I made those things. Okay. The first and the foremost thing is our favorite thing, which is like the chat GPT, which we all know. So maybe what you got to do is there is a prompt like this. So I have these prompts, and then if you paste this prompt and then give photo of let's say Satish here. Okay. The only problem here is it will take some time, as you all know. But what you can do is, if you give the prompt and then add some photo here of Leela Venkata Satish here, then obviously it will generate a pic of Satish like this. You can see like it is a kid like this thing. And there are certain tools which you can use like Hedra.ai, where you can post the script, and then as I said, if you are ready to give your voice, record your voice, or you can actually record your voice here itself, like you can see auto script, upload your audio, or you can record your audio and then you can post your audio. If you think like I don't want to use my voice, then there is something called as voice maker. So what you can do is you can copy and directly paste the script from chat gpt here, and then there are lots of options. Text to speech is there, and then if you go here and change, if you see the pro voices, and if you type like let me type India, so you can also have Prabhas voice also. I mean, just in case if you are interested that to do that, so you can get the voice there, and then once you get this thing, you download the voice here and then upload it here. That works. Or you can use this another AI tool called as DubPub, wherein like put the photo here and then add an AI voice over here, or you can upload your voices also here, and then that is going to generate the podcast video for you without even doing anything, right? Either you can do your podcast by yourself, or you can simply copy and paste the scripts, whatever that is there in the chat gpt, in all these AI tools, and your podcast is ready, and then you can start uploading that in any of the social media handles. It is going to work for you. And do you guys know like how much revenue people are generating from this? Any idea how much an average YouTuber will generate by doing podcasts of this sort?
10 lakhs a month or 1 crore?
Roughly 1 crore is not for everybody's thing. Yeah, roughly like somebody who is starting his journey, right? Maybe like if not a full-time content creator, some part-time content creators will generate somewhere around like 50 to 80,000, and then if you become more popular, you can generate up to like 8 to 10 lakhs, that explicitly from all these digital media content. Along with these things, the other opportunities you are going to have is you will have branding opportunities, like brands will reach out to you, and then that is a separate payment. And along with these things, you will be also having different things. First thing is, nowadays, in order to gain that attention economy, right, your digital footprint, whatever that is there, is more important. In some of the interviews, I have seen people literally asking, what is your LinkedIn followers? Some people are even asking that, like, what is your LinkedIn followers, or how many of your LinkedIn followers and all. And sometimes, like, in order to gain that attention economy, it is very much important for you to have this digital footprint also, right? Because that is going to open a lot of opportunities, plethora of opportunities for you, where you can not only earn additional income, but also in your niche skill, wherever whatever you are doing, it is going to give you a clear distinct idea, or the clear distinction from you with others, with all the rest of the people. Trust me, some of the times I am being recognized by somebody as a social media influencer and say like, hey, I know you are an agile coach, but you are also a social media influencer. I watch your videos and all, and that gives me a clear distinction from others. Now, is that needed? Yes, it is sometimes needed, because sometimes I see like probably the C-suite executives who belongs to certain language, they also realize me and recognize me, and then they come and talk to me. Ultimately, like sometimes it may not be so easy for me if that is not the case, right? And forget about all these things. If you don't want all these things, at least if you do videos like this thing, or if you create content like this thing, the other thing, the other advantage you are getting is additional amount which you can generate. How many of you want to try this?
Yeah, I think we can try. Definitely not imitating Subbu, but probably we can make some technical videos to
Yep.
say that, yeah, we are in the industry.
Technical videos can be done, because you don't have to literally create content for yourself. You can
Yeah.
make use of all these chat GPT tools and AI tools, whatever that are available in the market, just to create those things without even showing your face and without even talking also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good. Definitely, this recording will be helpful for me. Yeah, okay.
One question, Subbu. One,
Sorry.
one question.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Yes, yes. Actually, means I missed that earlier your for starting session, because I was not aware that next session is Z7. So I joined now. So just I have one query that contents creation. You meant to say, right? Content
Uh-huh.
creation. So that podcast related content you are talking, right?
I mean, I just gave it as an example. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
No, no. If you're trying to understand like how this is relevant to the professional life, I just gave an I mean to say like draw some parallel words, because the same problems which you are having in your content creation are the same there in the professional world as well. And then whatever the knowledge and practices you are following here, the same can be applied in your professional world also. And then vice versa, like whatever the good practices you are having here, you can apply in your content creation as well. And then that is going to blend really well, and then that is going to create a unique skill for you, which is going to work well.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you a real-time example of how I made one tele series, not for a month or two, but but for more than 1 year. And then I'm just going to talk about it in just a while. Please stay tuned. Okay, guys, any other questions? Okay, maybe I'll skip this for a while right now in the interest of time. So AI influencing is more. This is what I am telling. So you need to have that attention economy, because the more attention you grab from people, it is going to help you either in professional life or personal life, or in pursuing your passions. So first thing is your personalization, like targeted content delivery. So this is what I am talking about, the niche skill. So try to make your content which is more personalized, and then trend prediction. So if you have actually seen, I started my session with something like a kid who is looking like Satish talking there. So that is what is called as the trend, and this trend prediction needs to be there not only in the digital world but also in your professional life. This is because sometimes what happens is when you are trying to create some content in your office and you want to grab some attention of the people, you can try some of the trends which are real presently there within the digital media in offices, so that it works well. Trust me, I have used it. That how many of you know this trend called as ghibli that was there earlier?
Yeah, familiar.
How many of you have seen pictures of ghibli content and all?
Yeah, I think even film stars are now using it as their profile pic.
Yeah, not only film stars, everybody started it, and I did a session on Scrum. Normally, if I say like I am going to talk about daily Scrum or Scrum ceremonies and all, maybe the squads may not be interested. So I made posters, and I made like probably some funny pictures using Ghibli art, and then I took them and then I pasted them there, telling like, "Come, we are going to have some fun session and interactive session." And then that has generated a lot of enthusiasm among the people, and then that is coming out. Yeah, I'm coming there here, and that's thanks a lot for bringing that privacy issue. We are coming there, don't worry about it. So you can use the trends, whatever that are there in professional life, in the as I said, in digital content making, and also the trends in the digital content making into the professional lives as well. So auto captioning earlier, trust me, for one video, if you have to do the captions, it used to take 2 to 3 days. Now, I don't know how many of you use InShot. That's one of the most handy application in mobiles. It has an auto captioning feature right now, and if you simply press it, it just takes 20 to 30 seconds. You just have to do a little of editing on that, but then it is going to work for you. So this is the challenges I am talking about. Thanks, Hiren, for bringing out that point. So we have we right till now we spoke about like attention economy and how we are going to use AI tools, and these are certain concerns or challenges we are going to have. First one is definitely the ethical concerns, as Hiren has said. Maybe like whatever the Ghibli, it is like privacy issue. And then you have, I think you might have heard about something called as the deep fake, right? Wherein somebody is creating videos of like popular celebrities to normal people, and then they are putting it there, and then that is creating a lot of problems. So whenever you are doing certain sort of these things, maybe in your professional life as well, whenever you are trying to embrace any sort of trend or changes, you also need to understand like what are the ethical concerns, challenges, and risks that are pertaining to it. It is not so simple. Just because something is trend, you can't do it. Just like someone says, like I still remember when Safe was introduced into the market, everybody started telling like we want to use Safe, we want to embrace Safe, despite of whether that is working for them or it is not working for them, or whether that is aligned for their needs or not aligned for their needs. Everybody wanted to use it. So don't be in a mad rush. So whenever something is happening, try to understand that there are some risks, challenges, and concerns related to it, and then you need to address those things properly. Otherwise, like it is going to give you a lot a negative feedback, and then negative lash there as well. Any other things which you want to talk about this right now? Any concerns or something? Similar with AI as well. Nowadays, people are trying to embrace each and everything related to AI. Trust me, you are putting everything into AI right now, right? Everybody is trying to put everything into AI. How many of you have read this recent report from MIT? So they have provided a feedback on the brain cognition abilities of the people who are using AI tools. They said like the creative side of the people and the ability to work of the people is getting reduced by more than 20 to 30%, and it is coming down very drastically because people are so much reliant on AI, right? And second thing is, even your organizational data, when you want to do something in AI, you are putting all the data in AI, or you are putting it somewhere which you don't even know whether that is safe or not, right? So there are some ethical concerns, there are some risks and challenges associated with it. So whenever you are trying to use many of AI tools, you should be well aware of these things. I think like Prasad Anumala yesterday has in one of his session has covered these risks and the challenges that are pertaining to AI tools and all across the global markets in a very nice way. Nice session there. So maybe if you haven't, if you are not present there, maybe like you can check out the recording as well. Any other things which you want to add as part of this thing? You can feel free to unmute yourself and then talk.
Chat, I think there are service.
Yeah, Chat GPT Learning Google School. I think like Hiren has provided some link.
Great.
Okay, so let's move on. So these are all the opportunities you have. Like probably when you want to talk about the attention economy, right? The more you grab the attention economy of the attention of the people and make use of the AI tools, these are all the opportunities you are going to have. Like new revenue, enhanced efficiency and innovation with some concerns and challenges, but you need to take care of those things. So till then, we have talked about AI and attention economy and where is the agility. So this is what I have done, and Swati, this is what I have told you that I am going to tell you, right? So initially, I've done the tele series, and then it got telecasted in one of the leading Telugu regional channels for almost like 2 years, right? So what did I do differently there? I have implemented all the agile things there. First thing is I don't have any team. I am the one man army, like who has taken something from planning till the delivery. Like somebody we use in the professional world, like end to end delivery life cycles, right? So usually like there are a couple of members that needs to be involved, but then the good thing I did is I took care of everything, wherein I used like sprint based productions because I am working at the time and then I did that. So my sprint is like 1 week cycle. So every week I have to deploy one thing into the production, which is like I need to develop them, and then minimum viable product we also have there where I need to provide them like first I need to pitch them the idea of what is the episode going to be, and if possible, just like we are having MVP, every media industry has something called as how many of you know there is something called as demo shoot. People do demo shoots for films and for serials or for some other things. So how are these demo shoots going to help them? Based on this demo shoot and whatever the pitch deck you are providing them, like whatever the elevator pitch as I initially started with, whatever the idea you are pitching to them, if they like it, only then they'll give you a consent on moving forward. So that's what I have done. Like I made you the facility there. And then the last thing I would like to say is uh, uh, like one of the most important things is keeping customer centric. So I know like these my customers are there and what are they expecting from me, and then I took that and I continuously implemented this feedback or a stakeholder continuous feedback from my stakeholders, and that worked for me. And maybe the AI tools were not there. If something of that sort is coming up, definitely people can enhance the way they can do it right now, and that is why you are having too many serials, too many channels, and of course like too many episodes that are coming up because they are making use of AI. So with all these things, like probably I just want to say like whatever that was promised initially, like you got some hooks for engagement, you got to know how to craft your elevator pitch. We got to know about like what is the niche framework whatever we have started. You can start building your stage right now. Maybe for the additional income opportunities you can explore those things. List of some AI tools we have discussed, some ethical concerns we have discussed, and we have also discussed like what are all the mistakes that you need to avoid. And this is not the end, because I always believe that learning is something that needs to be continued till the end. So there is no end for learning. So this is just a pause, not a full stop here. So thanks a lot, and you can find me on LinkedIn as Subramanyam Chandragiri. So maybe like if you want to connect with me, we can get connected and we can have more conversations there. Thanks a lot for SSAG group, and also to all the participants who are part of um, the speaker session right now, and who encouraged me throughout.
Great session, Subbu.
Great session.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Shekhar.
Thank you so much, Subbu, for culminating both your experiences and putting it on a common platform and bridging these two. That's great. This is just a small token of appreciation from SSAG. I'm sorry, it's black. Yeah, now you get it. Thank
Okay,
you so
thanks for
much.
this thing. Otherwise, I would have to use some AI tool to create some certificate like this. So thanks a lot. And whoever is mentioning their comments, thanks a lot for all those comments. And I really appreciate if you can post them in the feedback link that was provided by like the moderator. I think he is also Subramanian.